Where do you think, realistically, Lee, we're at?
Well, that's a great question. I think, like, for me at this moment in time, Arsenal, how I see it, Arsenal are Arsenal with baggage at the moment. You know, like as a saying, you know, like baggage. The baggage is that we've not got over the line and there's been chances to do it and whatever. I do see similarities to the 91 team with the defence and things like that. And I feel confident with our defence and all that. Like. But at this moment in time, I'm not going to get overjoyed of it because I don't know if there is that defeat against Hull, defeat against Sunderland, that baggage, what we've had before in the past, and that's what I've got to see. I've got to see a different Arsenal team now, where they go away from home to teams that they're expected to win and win. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest about it. You're playing Hull and Sunderland, two tough teams. Not Hull and Sunderland, Burnley and Sunderland.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're difficult games. They're difficult games. But if you're going to win the league, you've got to win there. Like, you know, and. Do I think Arsenal will? Yeah, I do think that they will. But they've got to, at this moment in time, they've still got a lot of to prove. Get rid of that baggage.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it at this moment in time. I think these next 3 games will tell us a lot. And I always say that, you know, I'll go, you know, look, you can play Man City, you can play the top teams, you can play Man City, you can play Liverpool, fine lines.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in the game like I said, a poor decision, you know, a wonder goal like it did at Liverpool, blah, blah, blah. But these games now, these 9 points, I think are so vital to where we want to go. Not just for us, but for the other teams playing.
You look at the last 3 seasons, it's the lesser sides that have ruined it for us.
Yeah.
We were saying before, 23-24, Christmas time, we lost West Ham at home, Fulham away. 2 games we were expected to win, 2 games that we won this season.
Yeah.
But that is ultimately what cost us. And Villa at home, that's 3 games expected to win.
Yeah, and you'd have won if you'd have won all those games. You know, it's unbelievable to go and say that you've done that. What the run that we had. But if we do win them, we win the league by about 4 or 5 points. That's where it's so important. That's why these 9 points are at that. Listen, I say this now. Anybody thinking that Sunderland away is going to be a stroll in the park? No. It's going to be a tough game. That's where your credentials of a title are. Can you go up to a place like that that's hostile at the moment on a wave of good feeling because they've come up from the...
I think they've won every game there.
They've done fantastic well. They come through the playoffs. You imagine they've all of that coming through. You go up there, that's when your defence has got to defend properly.
Yeah.
Your midfield's got to do well, and your strikers take their chances. Now, if Arsenal come away with there with a 3-0 win, say, you go, wow, this is where we are. And I think that we're in that early stages of that. And when people go, what do you mean early stages? Because what was happening? Listen, I personally think Arsenal at this moment in time are the best team in the league. The best team. What you have to do then is show that you're the best team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I believe when we was chasing Man City, you know, like we had a fantastic run of, like, we dropped 5 points that season.
Yep.
2 to at the back end after that Fulham game. 2 to Man City.
Yep.
3 to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Manchester City dropped 2 against us.
Yep.
So in theory, they went on won the treble. I think they were a better team than us that season. Like, you know what I mean? Last season, injuries and whatever, Liverpool were a better team. This season, it's all like for us. And with that comes the pressure. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
And that is what Arsenal have not proved yet. We've talked about, these players going to be this and that. I watched them at Fulham. They can handle it. There was pressure on that game and they went and done it but the pressure's going to get bit unless you keep winning. And then take the pressure off by winning at Hull. I keep saying Hull.
What is with you and
I don't know, I think, like, you know, because I've got a thing with Hull at the moment. I don't know why that is. Burnley, because I don't want to dig yourself a hole, like, you know what I mean? But like Burnley is like, we went there, Burnley, last time we went to Burnley, we went there and won 6-0, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, can we do that again? It's a different thing, but like, I'd love to go up there and put it on there. We won't, because it'd be a tough game. Sunderland go and win that game there. You know, people are even saying, right, Crystal Palace is a tough game and all that. Like, it's a tough game. Of course it is. Drop points against them last season.
Yep.
So you've got to go there, and I get this thing when everybody's at this moment in turning round, and I will say this. are going around saying, "Oh, we've gained 3 points here because against Fulham with that." We've also dropped 2 points against Man City. We beat Man City last season. We also drew at Liverpool. So that can happen.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like Crystal Palace at home, you've got to go there and win. And if you come away with a draw or you know, or if you there will be that baggage is still getting harder and heavier. Like, you know, you've got to lighten that baggage.
What do you think? When do you reckon it will be the point in the season, or has it already happened, when other teams really, and other fans look at this Arsenal side and take them seriously?
I think the world's taking them seriously now. That Tuesday night, I saw a lot of content creators that are usually quite harsh on Arsenal, and pundits as well. And they, you know, what can you actually say? I don't think there's a team in the world, barring maybe Real Madrid and maybe PSG, that wouldn't swap their position for Arsenal's in terms of squad depth, psychological side of things. You know, everyone in the squad seems to be happy. There's not too many egos going on there. Financial situation's brilliant. The fans are everything right now. What's the date? October 20, whatever. Everything right now is perfect with Arsenal. And we know it's obviously peaks and valleys, but at this current moment, I don't think there's anything anyone can say to discredit how Arsenal are doing. It's like you were saying before. It's we've got that baggage in terms of mentality. We're not going to know, like you say, until May if they've got that in them. But these players are unbelievable at football. No one is disputing that. What people might dispute, and what is fair enough to dispute, is do we have the bollocks? Can I swear?
Yeah.
We have the bollocks to get it over the line?
No, go for it.
Do we have that? Do we have the cojones? I'll say
Cojones.
Because I wasn't there when we were winning everything. You both were, and you knew what it felt like at that time. So I can't relate. But I know what I see, and I see an unbelievable Arsenal team that are going into every single game. You know,
where do you think, realistically, Lee, we're at?
Well, that's a great question. I think, like, for me at this moment in time, Arsenal, how I see it, Arsenal are Arsenal with baggage at the moment. You know, like as a saying, you know, like baggage. The baggage is that we've not got over the line, and there's been chances to do it and whatever. I do see similarities to the 91 team with the defence and things like that. And I feel confident with our defence and all that lot. But at this moment in time, I'm not going to get overjoyed of it, because I don't know if there is that defeat against Hull or defeat against Sunderland, that baggage what we've had before in the past, and that's what I've got to see. I've got to see a different Arsenal team now, where they go away from home to teams that they're expected to win and win.